It's fine. I get up.
Hauletu mshiniwam wemaba we nuya ngiba hey sanibonele lapha emakhaya and salute to all my hustlers igama omemele Shumo less iSpani giving you the tools to succeed like guys push iSpani njengeSpanera njengoba sazi umphakathi umusebenza wona ke ondlobalesa ke umnotho wesizwe isector ke edlala indima enkulu iyona ke imanufacturing bafethu njengoba ke sihamba nentokazi namhlanje uGoitseone Tlhabane intokazi ke ifiswa ke ukuqashwa ke kuwo lo mkhakha njenge toolmaker njoba ilapha ke NTIP izinto zayo bengoba uzihamba zime namhlanje ke uzositshela ke ibali lakhe njoba ngithi ake simvakashele ngakubo
till today that thing is I hopola leno ra kra lore sekolo se la se shapo ke fly by night nyana. Hello, ke nna Goitseone Tlhabane ke nna mo Mabopane mo di X ke na le story se ke ratang ho share le lona so e tlang le nna. Worst memory. Yo, kalisola go kwaka. Nearly first time ke bona motho a tlhogofetse ka mo ali camera coffin. Picture eo intse di years hore e tlohe mo sefatlhong saka. Even le ke robala ne ke bona o kokakane tsona le sweet shamne ke morata. Nna ko mafikeng lena nearly ka 2005 ne ke le ko primary last year ya ka kira grade 7 mara sentse ke hopola till today that thing is I hopola leno dilo tse ke re hopolang ka kokwaka na le strict ao manya ne mara ali sweet even if a fetso o manya or a fetso o tlapanyana o fila bete o fa le sweet o didimatsa o fa chelete na ra don't bribe but that's why ne ke morata so ma sweet le chelete ne le dilo tsaka every day so pelo ga nile botlhoko re this time go ya di holidays ke lo fa ke mang chelete le ma sweet a le mar go kwa ka bathong yeah but ke hona ke sa mo hopola le no. Skolo ne se le shapo ne ke bala henne ho tlhokeha ke passitse everywhere I see ke stuck I see ke fail and then highlight ya skolo ke ka matric ka 2010 ka passa matric ka but not the way ne ke batla so in 2010 ibile I didn't apply I apply ke apply like on the day ya closing ke apply and then ke apply for course e nngwe bang accept at that time but he the results ditswa I couldn't get in because nedisa mechi the requirement tsa bona so ka tlohela and then ka decide okay I get happy ka matric e re ko upgrade ka ya ko Pretoria Central go tropong ne ke na le chomi engwe yaka and then we started looking around so ra kopana le some people ba fa di flyer ra check out di skolo tsele and then ra crisis one ra tsena ko teng ra register ra tsena first month February nyana after na ko nyana few weeks ra kra lore skolo se la se shapo ke fly by night nyana ka 2013 ka upgrade matric ne le maths le science fela tsene ke se happy ka tsona. So one day he ke tla hae mama kompontsha advert engwe ya mo kuranteng a re okay ke bona advert a shimo ba re hona le open day ke go TLMA ko Primose lebelle and then o utlwe hore ba reng. So advertele ne bolela ka di careers in manufacturing. Ba ka bona di requirement tsa teng di sharp ka re itse e re ke ye ko open day ke bone hore ba batla eng ke eng. So ka ya ko open day ele ba re explainela neli interesting thata hore dilo tse re di berekisang mabotlola di cold drink di cup whatever ho ira dilo tseo ke yona tool making eo. Ra tsana ko tlaseng no na le ma student ama 32 ma student a mang ba re ba tsene ba ne ba sa tlhalohanye hore program ke ka eng, so ba tlohela. Then na ka no go ne ke sa tlhalohanye pila hore tool making ke eng ka no ra tla bona go pele. Ka 2015 ibile ka September yo ka kra lore ke pregnant yo ke lebetse point eo.
Eish, ke ne ke le shattered. And why is gore ke ne ke sa itse lore ke reng, but ke feleleditse ke amohela hore hai ke tla etsa mare o mpromisitse gore ha ke tlo go sia school a ke si ke tlo tswela pele bophelo ba ka the way no boleng teng, but ne ke le so disappointed.
Luckily program ya rena ina le nako e ba o fang yona for maternity leave. So okay 2015 hey fela everything nearly sharp no santse ho le early. Yo 2016 hey thomo ba heavy di toilet di le ko di mo o ka mo workshop ba expector we melle the whole day ka mo o pregnant ne o le difficult nyana, but ka zama by all means hore ke be sharp. Ka May he ma student a mambaya on job training na ne ke santse ke le high, so ba mpotsa hore okay ka June ha o bua try hore o boe elinyana o khono covera di hour tsa hao. Luckily he July e we fela le nna ne ke khono covera dilo tsotlhe tsa ka mole cause ne ke try by all means hore ke push ke fihle ko ba bang ba leng go teng. In 2017 then raya ko aeroshoot ba ira di-party tsa di aeroplane le ko teng no le sharpo ke le student se seng usually ne re ya maybe le 2 or le 3 depending on company e allowed e dumela ma student a mangai. Aeroshoot decided hore even though I so great 3 test they are so qualify fully but lontse as an operator ba set up ile interview for Goitseone. Tshwantse ke ye ko teng and then ba batlo bona hore okay so now o tshwere trade ya hao o toolmaker e sharp, so tshwantse ke interview vela re tlo bolela ko teng ba ncheka le ka dilo tse di mo metšhineng and then ba tla decide hore ke sharp or bjang as a toolmaker.
Ke mo ishetsa good luck ene ke tshepa hore le ene ntho e batlang o tla e kry because ke mo trusta.
So if ke kra position yo ke tlo thaba ke be ke itse hore 3.5 years ele ne le worth it le di challenges a teng ho ba pregnant o sala ko morao after everything finally ke tshwere trade ya ke tlo feel sharp it tlo ba one of the best things tse di etsahala mo bophelong ba ka. So ke fitlhile mo interview ya ka le NTIP, final interview. Ke tswilenyana, not that much, but it lang, job one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you still remember me?
Very well.
It's been 3.5 years, since we last did our interview.
Not so long ago.
And you've now finished the program, am I right? So let me just remind you about what the NTIP is all about, which is very important. This is a partnership between government and the DTI, as you well know, and reasons to why this program has come about. It's because we're short of toolmakers, and hopefully you're going to be a good toolmaker once you get into the industry. Okay, so you've done your OJT, you've done your practical, you've done your theory, and it was over 3.5 years. Tell me more as to how did you find, what was your advantages and disadvantages towards that?
Well, to be honest, in the beginning, I didn't really know much about toolmaking as compared to now. Because I remember the first time when I found out about the program, I saw an ad on a newspaper and I went for the open day, which I believe you were presenting.
That's correct.
So when I heard you explain more about it, like the manufacturing industry, who does what, the things that we use every day, Coke bottles, everything that's plastic, that's metals, the car bumpers, the body and everything, I started thinking that, wow, this might be interesting. I mean, we use things every day, but without any knowledge of where they're actually coming from. It's a very scarce career, so there might be a lot of job opportunities. That's why I decided, well, I should go for that.
I would like to know, what do you think are the attributes of being a good toolmaker?
Well, even if you get into toolmaking without that passion, you have to develop it. When you love your job, you understand it more. You have to start understanding it, reading more books, answering easy questions. Like when I go for an interview, the first and the basic things that they're gonna ask me is about the speeds and the feeds. Knowing such things, you know that you won't go wrong when you're doing a job. So you have to have a passion for a trade in toolmaking.
So how do you see yourself contributing to the economy of South Africa as a toolmaker?
Well, like you mentioned earlier when we started, most of the things that we get in South Africa, if we don't have toolmakers or people producing them, we get them abroad. So if we can be able to make certain things inside the country, it's more job creation. We can get business from overseas, which is obviously going to make the rand stronger and make the economy grow. So instead of outsourcing things overseas and elsewhere, we can make them right here as toolmakers if we have more toolmakers. And if we're making things more here, we're creating jobs as well as getting business from outside instead of taking business outside. So that's going to make the economy grow.
NTIP, what they taught you, was it to your expectations? And do you have any regrets?
Well, it's beyond my expectations, because I've seen people who are in certain careers, they're doing the same thing over and over and over for years, and then they tend to get bored, they start wanting to change careers and things like that. So with this program through the NTIP, it's very diverse. I can work as a designer for a few years and then go there and work as a programmer within the same field. And then if I feel like, okay, I'm still young, I can do conventional or work in the workshop. We do subjects such as ERP, project management, where we can supervise and run a workshop. You can actually open something of your own if you get more knowledge, obviously, from out there. So it's very broad, it's very diverse. I can move, but within the same field.
Okay, so we're going to give you some tasks to do, just to see how far you've come and how much you've learned, and it will be in a workshop. Is that okay with you?
That would be very nice, actually.
Thank you.
Yes.
Maemo le merero e ka fetoha empa sepheo sa katlaho sona ha se fetohe mo hona le maikemisetso le tsela ya tholahala Goitseone o na le kelello e bulehileng merero ya hae e meholo ene ho a qaqa hore yena ha felle mona sengwe le sengwe se re phelang ka hare ho sona se entswe ene batho ba sebetsang makaleng a hore ba bitsa di-artisan hore o qualifye hona le ditsela tse tharo o ka etsa apprenticeship wa etsa learnership kapa wa ithutela ko FET college wa tsa ka certificate sa national certificate vocational mahaslas ena tsela ya gore o ikatametse lefatsheng la engineering ene hape le go specialize bona ha dikgetho tsa hao di supe tshepo ha e go tshaba ha tsela e o e tshwereng e sa sebetse fumana engwe
Hi guys, my name is Pride Mutau. I'm the lecturer with the NTIP program and NTIP. I've been with the program for plus minus 8 years, started 2011, the 19th of February. I'm going to be Goitse's mentor for today.
Hustlers yabona ma umuntu kumele ube umshini oyishintshayo ngoba wafithemba kuma izinto beka uGoitseone bafethi intokazi isebenza ke ngemishini emikhulu iyi-toolmaker bafethi uzohamba ke lapha ayoshaya ke itask yakhe yokuqala kodwa naye ke into engabamba umshini ngikhuluma ngani mangikhulumi nge-word jumble. It's time to find out who is the sharpest tool in the shed. Njengoba ke nginikeza ke ama-clues amathathu okuwu-A, u-H no-N. Uyazi impendulo ungena lapha ku Twitter na ku Facebook ushiye eyakho impendulo. Kodwa khona manje samsobona ke intokazi ishaya itask yakhe yokuqala. You know the drill, Moss.
This is your task one. You're gonna set up a bright milestone on the machine, and then you're gonna do OD cutting on the first side, and then turn the workpiece around, cut OD on the second side, and cut the threads. Are you clear?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Okay, here's the machine. You can start with task one.
Okay. So, bright melt steel, ashu material. Just need to check length and diameter. It has to be length 120 millimeters, and then the overall diameter 50. So this is 131.5, and then diameter 55.5. So it should be good for the job. I'll be using a 3-jaw, so I don't have to clock. So I'll just put in the workpiece. So it's operation 1 and 2. First side, ketlo facer, and then rough to size, to the required size. Yeah, 48, which is the maximum. ntho e ke ratileng ka toolmaking ke the technology behind it. It's so nice, like Rana Muchini, seeing what it does, you know, producing something. The main part, I'm very happy at the end of the day where this was done by me. So get to check. Or did it really take 0.5? Yeah, it looks okay. So I'm gonna cut again.
What I like the most about tool making was it's new. You're learning something new every day, and you know how exciting it is. When I started as a tool maker, I actually made a plastic chair mold, where even the chair today, I can show you the chair and say, this chair, I made this mold. You understand? So you can identify with the things that you make, like the Golf 5, the bonnet carpet, the carpet that goes into the bonnet, or the ceiling of the Golf 5. I did that.
Okay, so I'm checking my final sizing now. This is my last diameter and it's sharp. Yeah, it's sharp. Yeah, right. Then the tolerance, 0.05. So now get to enter because task says that I should do it in 2 operations. So I'm done with the first one, ishapo, and then now get to the second part. So get to enter and turn it around. So get to clamp back at this portion. Yeah, work piece. Then same thing again, start by facing the other side. Well, for now, what I know is most people have understand the tool making. How Toma Uri Barwira trade effing or tool making barho with a spanner. Like that's what they say most of the time. Oh, we are the spanner, we are the tools. It's all looks like I'm like, no, a tool is something that makes a product. Spanner is a tool.
Okay, fine. I can see even your finish, it looks 100%, and you are able to cut the OD. So now I want us to move to the next machine where you can show me how you're going to cut the threads. Okay. All right, thank you. What I've learned through apprenticeship is nothing comes easy. But because I really loved what I was doing and I saw a future, a very bright future of what I was going to become, I held on, and this is the result. Yeah, 0.2.
What I feel is challenging tool making, most people still think it's a man's world, and then I'm just a bit worried some people out there won't still be willing to open their doors more basading, just like Rona so and a few other ladies that I know. Okay, so I need to use the thing, the
gauge. No, it's fine. I can see you can cut the threads. You can switch off the water.
Sir,
Okay.
I think I'm done.
This looks good. Yeah, so it's gonna be measured, and then we're gonna move on to the next task. All right.
Mona o sebetsa ka kelello le matsogo go itse yona o supa a lokollohile sebakeng sena gore o kene le kaleng lena grade 9 kapa 10 di ka go lokela maths physical science di subjects tsa technology tsa mechanics ke tsona tse leng gore di tla o tswela molemo o tlame gore at least o bane le dilemo di le 16 o rata o sebetsa ka matsogo le ka menwana o bane le utlwisiso ya di drawings le yona ya dipalo my hustlers ditaba tse monate go gore bophelo ba hao o ka bo fetola gona je empa ha go motho ya tla o etsetsang.
Okay, welcome to your task 2. Now that we're working on computerized machine, I want you to use the same workpiece, program the machine to cut this workpiece. I need accuracy this time, and you need to work faster than you did that time. As you know, the machine can work faster. All right. Thank you.
So ke le programme ke ngwetse ke nano re ishapo and then ka nna rano I checka fela di tool tsa ka tse ke di selectileng ke di setup ile le tsona ke di probile di shapo and then ka ngwala program a se telle yona ba and then M30 ashi so then we double check fela go graph setting just to check gore e tlo ira shapo na. So your face, ya rafa, then ya finisher, then ya group. Okay, first operation inside Amatomo.
Okay. Let's see what it can do.
Tool making has taught me like I said before, get stronger than I thought I was. I can handle what I thought I would never handle. My mind has opened up so much more. Knowledge I never thought I would know. So I've grown both mentally, emotionally, in building self-esteem in a way.
So why do you always have your hand on your red button?
In case something goes wrong or I see more this page distance to go, that it's actually more closer than I think. So I can quickly stop the machine before it crashes. So hand it on the ready.
Technology have changed a lot in terms of work that was done by more than 10 men. It can be done by one machine in less than 30 minutes.
It's done. Once it's done, the screen it will be blue and it won't be running anymore. So we can open the machine and then there are blower.
pull them with the head.
Hopefully, the shavings will go, and if they don't, I just pull them off.
All right, that's your first operation.
Yeah, and lempe.
Now we're gonna do the second operation.
So now I've written my program for operation 2. Shabu, 2-1, 2-2, the 2, the shabu, 2-3. There's my M30. So until you know it's gonna face, then ya rafa, and then ya ira groove, ya felazakadi threads.
Okay. Look, the biggest mistakes that could be costly when you are a toolmaker is we work with very expensive machines. It's easy to break these machines if you are not, if you don't follow the safety rules. And also, if you don't follow the safety rules, it's easy to get injured, and it could cost you your life. So it's very important that the basics must be laid out correctly, and especially when it comes to safety. So why do you close the door when you machine?
Safety. Well, before, ba modernize the machine. Before, in like maybe for example the milling machine, you could operate while running the machine. So babona hore it's not safe. So the door for safety, the shaving, see, everything that's coming out hore is kata moena.
So where is the shavings going?
They're going inside. They're staying in there, they're going down, and then there's a conveyor. Like for example, these buttons here, chip forward, chip stop, chip reverse. Those shavings clean themselves out. Yeah. Yo, my first time momo chinning, I was so scared, ne? Apparently a week before, there was a girl on Nara Namuchini and the hair got caught most spindling. She was screaming. So that thing yampa for me yangana. So and then I was done kadi credentially the work piece like we called it. That's the hand skills. So I had to start doing work piece momo chinning, and my first work piece nearly ali. So banruta okay kidi gas. Work piece it's this thing ya rotator. The whole day neki jika like asking questions kabo mo fela hor ho just fela ho no tsamaisa nako ya hor ska stata mo cheno tlo tshwara morag. So get lo checka. First thing you do, you blow off any shavings, any water. And then kay antlampa. Actually, your finished product.
Wow, this looks beautiful. This looks beautiful, and it was done on time. And this is the end of your second task. Congratulations. Thanks you.
Mosebetsi ona o hlahisa bokgoni bo fapaneng ko dikarolong tse fapaneng je ka ha re le ka botebong ba technology ko makaleng kaofela. Computer numeric control mechanist go sebedisa computer ho laola motšhini ho tloha go setup ho ya go operation. Automation yona ke threat e kgolo ya lekala lena. My hustlers, di skills tsa hao di ka go beya ho itseng kapa talent ya hao e ka go beya ho itseng, empa ha o batla go tswella o tlameya go ithuta bokgoni bo o senang bona.
usazi sahleleke naye intokazi ke ene drive njenge screwdriver uGoitseone bafethu njengoba intokazi ifisa kuba i-toolmaker kodwa thina ke njengenhlanga yesintu dala ke sisebenzisa ama-tools ukusukela kudalo from the stone age kuze kube inkathi zamanje kodwa naye ke into ensha njengehamuri iyona ke i-word jumble awuthi ke nginikeze iclue yokugcina which is the letter G uma yazi impendulo you know what to do uma sibuya intokazi izohamba laphana iyoshaya i-wire cutting so nami awuthi ngikhathe ngoba ngikhathele and drop the toolbox and pick up the lunch box siyabuya
Okay, now we're going to do your task 3, where we're going to go to a different mission. You're going to do wire cutting now. I want you to set up the workpiece, cut the workpiece, draw the part that you're going to cut, and then cut the workpiece final part. All right, okay.
Okay, so now this is my drawing page. I can rotate between the drawing page and the setup page by pressing this Alt tab. It shows you the other program that we did before, and just go back with the Alt tab again. So I'll be drawing what we're going to be cutting on the wire cutter. So you're going to start with the circle, the radius of 9, put it exactly on the center of the page. And then we're going to draw a square with a height of 23, a base of 15, right at the center.
Then you go right click. Now you must right click.
I'm doing that.
Right click.
We all know like not South Africa fela, but unemployment is a problem in serious. So what I did, ne, hore ke fihle mo toolmaking, ke lebella di career tse leng hore ho na le gap, especially for women. So the field is also on a level toolmaking, and the field is leng hore di male dominated. Di tlo bula more opportunities for females because of that gender equality more workplacing. Right. This is my drawing. This is what we'll be cutting. And then
Now you're going to start drawing. You're going there.
we're going to make a file, a page for what we're going to cut, which is a new toolpath. Okay, so now this is my program that I'll be using to cut this.
Okay. Now let's set up. Look, if I want to hire somebody or give somebody a position as a toolmaker, I'm looking for somebody who is very active, somebody who is hands-on. You cannot be a toolmaker if you're not hands-on. You need to be creative as well. You need to be able to read a drawing. You need to be able to think mathematically. You need to be able to add numbers.
Okay, flush the wire. Flush the wire.
Flush
The wire.
Flush the wire, yeah.
Oh. Can you read? There. Okay. So get right lampa.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to make this your reference point because this is a fixed point. That is a movable point. Once you move it too much, the bolt is going to move back. So now, once you start jumping, the bolt is going to move back.
Reference side.
So make this your reference side. You come down.
Okay. Well, ke feel hore the high school, although they should educate you ka di-career path. At the end of the day, ko wena tshwantseng o decide or what makes you happy, because no one knows you better than yourself. So now I went into toolmaking not fully knowing hore it will be sharp for na, but at the end of the day, ke lenile ho e rata. Yeah, bashapo, yeah, open up the doors. Like I said, yeah, strengthen, yeah, grow emotionally. Kishapo, I'm happy kayona. So go high school, I didn't know that.
Switch on the jet.
So now I have to line up the wire with the jet. Yo, kana hiki ira ga hiki. No, I know jet and then hore ikene ka mahare.
No, you have to
Yeah, pull it in.
move it to the right.
Why?
Hurry, move.
Aki woni pin.
Look over, move.
Na ka le mesa le so.
Yeah, sure. Now you're there. Now you must switch on the wire. What I see in ladies is there are a lot of ladies that come into this program. They do well, very well, exceptionally well compared to the guys. But the biggest problem is when it comes to companies, when we have to find them on-job training. A lot of companies doesn't want to take in ladies because it's a heavy-duty type of work. The students are expected to lift heavy stuff. The students are expected to do men's work. So a lot of companies, when they look at the ladies, they think the ladies are not capable of doing that without even giving them a chance. But we found that a lot of companies that have given the ladies a chance end up hiring the ladies because the ladies do much better than guys. Okay, it's fine. I can see that you can line up your wire and you clocked properly. I can see that you know how to operate the machine. Then we're going to leave it for the next student to come and continue with whatever that you didn't finish. Thank you.
Okay.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
So, how was your day?
It was nice. Hectic, but it was good. I enjoyed.
Any problems you encountered?
It just took me to when I was still doing my first year as a student. I had to remember some of the things, the tiny that I forgot, but it was all good.
And how do you think you performed?
We'll see. I'm sure I did well, especially on the other machines. Conventional, it was okay, but we'll see.
Okay, and the mentor, did he assist you wherever you had issues?
Yes, he was very nice, very helpful. I enjoyed working with him.
Okay, so what you've been through today, do you still think that toolmaking is what you want to do?
Definitely, most definitely. It just refreshed me. It again reminded me why I like being a toolmaker. The nerves, just being there in the workshop, working, just you and the machine, nothing else. It's definitely nice, yeah.
All right, so it's now time to give you the results. Firstly, I want to tell you what the mentor has mentioned to me. You performed very, very well to our expectations. Although there's a small concern, which to me, I don't think it's a concern. His feedback is that your confidence is slightly in the low, but I can understand you're in a different environment now. You know, you've gone to industry, you've come back, and you're a little bit nervous, but I know that that's a very little problem that we can always fix, and I know that you've got confidence. The way we're talking and what you've explained to us, your confidence will grow. I would like to offer you the job.
Yes,
Yes?
I'll take it.
Okay, we'll talk about that. But anyway, thank you for coming, and I wish you all the best.
Hi guys, ke nna hape ke skreile iSpani. Wow, I'm so glad. Mmereko o tlo nthusa mo lifeng to uplift myself, my family. Worst fear ya ka ya ho ba unemployed ke overcomile, it won't happen, and that I know. So take it from me guys, if you just push, my hustlers out there, pressa, pusha, panda, triple P all the way, sharp.
Well done Goitseone. Re bone ka wena gore phihello ya isa katlehong. Potso ya rena ya beke ena e tswa go Dion. A re yena o batla go tseba ka batho ba ithutetseng di-lie detector testing. Di-polygraph examiners ke batho ba ithutetseng science ya mashano kapa teng go se tshepagale. O tlhoka national senior certificate gore o tsebe go etsa degree. Pele o ka ikwetlisetswa gore o be a polygraph examiner, o tlameha gore pele o bane le qualification ya psychology kapa criminology kapa ya law. Ha e ka ba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopela o checkela Facebook kapa yona website ya rona. Ke emetse ya hao potso.
Kirlesi nqa uyawuza lo mshini uyakhuluma manje njengoba ke into engasisolele umsebenzi njenge toolmaker khona lapha ke NTIP bafethu ake ngithembe ukuthi impilo yakho manje seyohamba noma ke irane like a world old machine. Speaking of which, awuthi nginikeza impendulo khona lapha ku word jumble. Igama kade silifuna yi-machining, uma uyitholile ngithi umshini, uma ungatholanga ngithi better luck next time. Njengenhlala yenza mina umfana kaMtambo ngidonsa zonke intambo sengiphuma kanje ngithi hlangana khona lapha ku Twitter, Facebook and also on YouTube. Ngihlezi ngikutshela ngithi don't look down, look up and stay up and be like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air even if life turns your world upside down.